Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits, but please leave the rest out. Okay, we have intention, playing it safe with people, kindred partnership. So I feel like someone's holding back at this time, feeling like it's just not the right time to address something that's been imposed upon their heart. I feel like this hidden secret will really change or alter the situation. Destiny in divine time, external party, karmic contracts, family finances, other material concerns, or responsibility are causing interference. So yeah, there's something that needs to be held back at this time due to other circumstances. Overall energy, the devil. This is about attachments, also holding on to things that don't serve our highest good. So let's see what's going on in your energy. I'm picking up someone had a certain aspect or point of view they were holding on to, and they don't see it the same as they did before, but just not knowing how to detach from it is the issue. Page of Swords, 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands, Death, 9 of Cups, and the Tower card. You feel like in the situation that suddenly things have been revealed to you, or everything that seemed so perfect, so loving as well, is just completely the opposite at this moment. Almost as if in an instant, things have changed. In the Death card, you are coming to the realization that this is the end, that something is finally giving in the situation. Maybe this could have been a connection where there was a facade, someone not addressing the truth or the underlying issue, and it feels like suddenly things changed in an instant. So keep going. The Death card, it looks like you're finally processing things, but as there's an ending, there is a new beginning here. And prosperity is promised here with the Page of Swords, 10 of Cups. You're going to see that, yes, not everything was as it seemed, but you're going to get something even better. So Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Queen of Swords, Chariot, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups for their energy. This person is in a decisive mode. They're thinking about the past fondly, looking at this connection as a whole as something that they feel really good about. They were blessed to have this opportunity with you, but they feel like they failed you in some way. They let you slip through their fingers, and they weren't seeing it at the moment, but now they see clearly what they should have done instead. Almost wanting to take accountability here and address some things, but afraid to do so. Let's do this Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, it's like you constantly run through their minds, but they can't get the idea out of their minds that you are the one. You're the person that has changed and altered their life forever. And they haven't been able to ever get over you. And since this situation has ended or there's been separation, they are feeling like they're getting closer to you energetically. And they're confused by this. They don't understand with the 7 of Cups why this is happening to them. They thought it could be like any other situation or connection where they could just detach and things would just go back to normal for them. Eventually time would heal all wounds, but it's doing the opposite. So it's starting to make them worry and very confused why. Not understanding the power of this connection. In the past, Queen of Cups, 4 of Wands, Judgment, 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. There's a lot of miscommunication going on. This person building castles in the sky as well, because they were saying or promising things that they knew they could not follow through on, because it's showing that they were trapped or attached to something in their current environment, something that didn't make them happy, but they just didn't know how to break free from it. This can be anything from addiction to a third party, something that they felt they had to do, they had to conform to. But with the 4 of Wands, Queen of Cups, there's a love here that's undeniable. This person did not want to lose you, but at the same time, they knew they couldn't have you the way that they wanted because of their situation. But they didn't want to talk to you about it because they thought you would just run away from them. Also, I see there's a lot of hurt and pain because of lack of communication, and this person really addressing the main issue. So I see if they did talk to you, it was more so about building castles in the sky or trying to avoid difficult questions. All right, let's see the challenge with 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. They weren't really secure about themselves anyways. They already felt like they were living their life for others, or this person has a hard time standing up for themselves in general. And they don't like to conform, but at the same time, they got stuck in something because of a bad decision that they made. And they feel like they just can't get away from that. And they felt like they were always disappointing you. And the more that they felt this, because they weren't being honest or communicating with you the way that you wanted, they started to detach more because it made them feel bad. They didn't want to deal with the consequences or having you feel like they didn't care about you. They just didn't want to explain themselves. Because with the Knight of Wands, they didn't like the fact that they were hot and cold, or they weren't consistent with their actions or expressing themselves, but they felt like they had to do this. This was the facade to put up as a strategy to kind of keep you at bay, not let you know a lot of things that were going on with them. Let's see the 7 of Wands, Knight of Cups. But see, it keeps showing me that the truth is, their heart, their feelings for you are strong. They want to offer you everything that they can. But they stop themselves here in the 7 of Wands. They just won't allow themselves to be vulnerable, to be transparent so you can see exactly what they want. And also trying to figure out a goal, how to do this, how to make this connection a reality. Because they feel like these chains or bonds that they're stuck in, or whatever the circumstances are too great for them to be able to figure this out. That there is just so much fear stopping them from really seeing that they are free. They just have to own up and make decisions. But they feel like if they discuss this with you, you would look at them as weak. And that's something that they didn't want to deal with either. So I see them running away, leaving you empty-handed at times, feeling rejected because they thought that was the lesser of two evils. They didn't want to lose you. And if you were a little bit disappointed, yeah, it bothers them. But it's like they would rather have that than lose you altogether. But something shifted in their situation. And I see that it kind of came down to two things here. Either you are in the group where you got fed up and you finally decided this is not for me, I can't stand this anymore. Either you commit or don't. Or, you know, I don't know what you're up to, but it's not okay any longer. This stopped them completely. They ran away without really telling you what was on their heart. For others of you, what had happened is this person completely ran away, abandoned you because they felt like the stakes were too high, that things were happening left and right, and so much time has gone on since they've been in the situation with you that it was getting too hard to bear, especially if they were going to disappoint you. So whatever group you're in, really the foundation's the same. This person's just too fearful to really trust in their own mind and their own decisions. So let's see what's going to transpire here, what they're going to do moving forward. Because I see they're still in this scared mode, not knowing what to do about this. Very confused at this intense energy between you two, even though there's been separation. Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Cups, and the Page of Cups for the outcome. So we're going to see if this person has the strength or courage to come forward, because I see something changing here with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Hierophant, it's like there has been a transformative energy. Something's been learned through a spiritual journey. So if this reading is resonating with you, in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys. Many blessings to you, and I'll see you next time.